Hi there, YouTube RC enthusiasts out there, or YouTubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day. Hey there. Well, today I just want to talk to you guys about some old school versus new school RC monster trucks. And if you watch my channel is mainly based on RC monster trucks. So in the next episode, I'll be showing the new school version, and obviously, as if you guys recognize this truck, it is the Tamiya Juggernaut 2, and the reason why this one is called the 2 is because it has cooling plates on the transmission, two little cooling plates. The Juggernaut 1, it didn't have those cooling plates, and the transmission gears, they melted, and so then they went back to the drawing board, and then they added the cooling plates onto the transmission. But anyways, as you can see, mine has been I've tuned it quite a bit, and I've upgraded some parts, and I've even added these mud flares or mud guards in it. And these are all tiny little screws, though, so it's not glued on, or So anyways, and as you can see, I've upgraded my shocks, and I've also got Terraflex shackles on it. Because if you watch my channel about this truck, because usually the normal shackles, it can only flex about that high, but with the Terraflex it can actually shock just over twice as much. So anyways, I've also added a winch onto mine. It has all lights on it, and as you can see, I've added this front bumper on it and whatnot. So, but the thing is that this one, the old school version, it has leaf springs, and these bars here on these juggernauts. The thing is, you can remove the shackles and the leaf springs. I've seen some people do it, and then they tape the top links, because when you buy the truck in the set, you get these top covers for the diffs, and you can then your link bar, you can actually put it on the inside and then link it onto here. But thing is that I do like originality. Okay, this thing is far from original, but I added a rear serve on it just because I can, and because I wanted to. But anyways, so if you do want two servos on your truck and you do want to keep it original, you just have to file down the screen mounting points, and then just a little bit, just like that much. I filed them down, and then you can put a plate onto here, and then just add your servo onto there. Because I've seen people removing these bumper guards, or the differential guards, and then actually mounting the servo underneath here, making a whole plate for it and whatnot, or even on the inside of the truck of the Agrius. But we'll get that into episode 2. But anyways, so I decided to keep mine like this and just keep this part here. Anyways, well, this is part 1 for these cars, or for this truck. And thing is, as well, is that obviously you can see the shocks. I've upgraded them. Like I said, I mean, I've done quite a few upgrade parts, and tuned this one quite a bit. But just to give it that original look, So, anyways, let's get on to episode 2 of the. Welcome back, and this is episode 2. This is the new school monster truck chassis from Tamiya. The Juggernaut is obviously the old school, because. But anyways, what they did keep, actually, what the Juggernaut has is the axle housing and the differentials. Well, the axles on the front and the rear, they did keep that, just like the Juggernaut, and they still have the same transmission. And this one has also 2 motors. If you've seen my channel about this truck, then you can see what I did to it and whatnot. But anyways, just to show you guys what I did. As you can see, I added 2 Traxxas Titan 550s in there, so I replaced those. And obviously I added the 4-wheel steering on this one, because when you buy standard kit, you can just lock up the rear wheels, but come on. Anyways, if you guys know this truck, then it's based on a Bigfoot chassis. What I really like about what they did with this kit is that they added all these sponsor stickers for it and whatnot. So, and as you can see, mine doesn't have the original shocks. Obviously, it has these piggyback shocks that are adjustable. So if I screw this up, you know, then they become a bit stiffer, and I think it matches the body awesomely, because I painted this body theme in Bigfoot 18. Bigfoot 18 is one of my favorite Bigfoot monster truck bodies, so I decided to, and as well as this body looks like it quite a bit. Anyways, and the thing is that I like the Juggernaut. This one does not have shackles and leaf springs, as you can see, obviously, because the links are on top here. They're just like talking about the Juggernaut. Some people have taken away their leaf springs and their shackles and just put the bars on the inside, the link bars, and they connected them on top over here. And as you can see, I've added a little aluminum plate on top there, just to give it a bit more stability, more strength. And I made shock straps myself. So I just made an aluminum bar here. Had to drill it out, tap them out, and then I connected the shock straps on top of this little bar here on the chassis itself. So it wasn't a lot of work. I didn't have to modify anything. And well, as you can see, I haven't done too much to this truck. I have added some pulley eyes onto it, and these are actually winch plates, because I want to add winches onto this thing, just because it's going to look pretty cool for that. And if it gets stuck, then at least I can winch it out myself. But we'll most probably do that in the future, or I won't put winches onto it, because if I do put winches onto it, I will need a 4-channel system for this thing, because right now it's just 2 for the steering and for the ESC. Obviously for going forward, braking, and reversing and braking. But anyways, well, this is it for this video. So just to show you guys a little bit on new school and old school. And well, I'm gonna make another small little video about something else even more new school. But just one more thing, what I think is a pity, what to me I didn't do to this truck, they didn't add sway bars into it. Why not? If you're gonna make something look this realistic, this cool, you know, add a bit more realism to it, you know, just go that little extra mile for it, you know, just a tiny little bit. And also the shock straps, you know, I mean, I built that myself. I mean, I don't mind building parts for these things or whatnot. So I mean, that's the thing about this hobby. I mean, you're supposed to build for things for it, or put parts into it, and just make it a lot more cool and a lot more better. And the shocks as well, you know, it just matches the whole look of the truck and the color of the body. I mean, when I bought the shocks, I was surprised that it came with red little springs on it. So then but anyways, when I firstly bought this truck, I already knew that I wanted to do a Bigfoot 18 theme. I already had the idea in my head and whatnot, and I kept the back windows, I kept them clear, as you can see. When people paint this body original, they just blacken them out. And why? Keep them clear, so at least you can see a bit of inside of the gubbins of the truck and whatnot. But anyways, so I'm going to make another little video about something else. You've seen it on my channel. It's the newest truck to my RC monster truck family. So let's get on to episode 3. Well, welcome to episode 3, and as you can see, this is the Losi LMT Son of a Digger 2.0. Sorry, 2.0. But anyways, this one has the gyroscope AI technology. I don't have a battery for it yet, so most probably in July, August, I will be driving with it, making some videos about it. But anyways, these videos are about old school versus new school, and this one is more new school, because when you buy this one, it has the sway bars on it, and let me see if I can get the, oh, sorry, just move the camera up, and as you can see, compared to the first low C LMT of these trucks, they just had these little bars in there, but now they went out of the way and made it more realistic, so it looks like a real sway bar. And anyways, I have made a few videos about this truck, and also about a few of my complaints about it, and I have another complaint about it. So why didn't they add a flag in the box? And I've tried to look up son of a digger flags for RCs, but I can't find them. I'm only finding the big ones and whatnot. But anyways, apart from that, this is some awesome trucks. So this is the new school version of RC monster trucks nowadays. This is the truck on the moment on the market that everyone's talking about, and this one also comes with the grave digger body. I'm not too much of a huge fan of Gravedigger. I do like them. I do like their team and whatnot. But Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. I mean, well, this truck looks awesome, and it's more appealing to me. So, but anyways, well, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for watching my channel. And well, on to the next video, and most probably I'm going to be making a video about this one. And I'm going to be adding shock straps onto it. I'm going to make them for it, and just going to see how that's going to turn out. Or I won't. I'm just going to see if I can make shock straps for this thing. So, and if they're going to fit, because I've been checking it out, and well, if I do try and make them for it, the thing is that I was thinking about, because it has a little mounting point here, but if I add a shock strap onto here, and if it's going to go inside, then it's going to come against a sway bar, and it's going to tear up, or something's going to get stuck or something. So, but I'm going to see if I'm going to build them or not. So to see, it's not really necessary, but it just gives a bit of that realism. So, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Take care, stay safe, have fun out there on the RC trails, and if you get one of these things, trust me, it's worth it. So, but I had an RC top tip in one of my videos about this thing, about these shocks. They move around. All you have to do is, well, actually, I was just thinking about it when I did it. Is that I drill tiny little screws. I drill tiny little holes onto the sides here, and I put in tiny little screws just to lock it in place here. But actually, what you can also do is take a piece of tape and just cut them into tiny, small little strips, just as thick as this, and just wrap it around the shock, and then clamp it back together, and it won't move around as much. But unfortunately, I already had this idea in my head before I even bought the truck, because I did see them moving around. But anyways, that's done already. So oh well, it looks cool with the screws on it and whatnot. So, but anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye. See ya.